Alright, so coming to the front of the car. Last video we was at the back looking at the amps and the speakers and the ohms and all of that. So now we done came to the front, trying to take the old wire off of there. I had old A&L fuse, so I was digging around in my stuff and I found this. Like I said, this is what happened when you got a lot of shit. So 200 amp fuse should be good enough for what we're trying to do. So originally, you know what I'm saying, I was just gonna test this wire because it's not pushing a whole bunch of power. So what I did, I took my little set here and then tried to get it off. And you see there, that motherfucker broke my shit smooth off, dog. Well, the little ball at the end is made like them. So I guess it'll still work, but yeah. Look at that bad boy. Maybe I should have put some PV Blast on that bad boy first. Yeah, it's in there. Said, give us free. So I ain't even gonna fool with that. I'ma cut it right there, then strip it back, and then put it off into the fuse block there, and then go with that. Cause like I said, I don't for what we trying to run, man, I don't think we need no damn 0 gauge. It ain't that powerful of a system that we put in here. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. All right, so we got our packaging from Amazon. This was something that we did not have. So here. So these are power distribution blocks, right? Yeah. So basically, they smaller than I thought they'd be. But I guess as long as they do what they're supposed to, then size don't matter, huh? So basically, you have your input, and then you can run like 2 amps in the garage. Well, not in the garage. 2 amps in the you can run 2 amps, pretty much. It's a power splitter or a ground splitter, whichever you need it to be. All right, so we're going back to the back of the car and we cut this open. And I don't know if they were just trying to go from one size to another for the amp or what, but this is not how you do it at all. Let me finish cutting this off here. All right, so when we got it all off of there, this is what we had. This was wrapped around that. Like I said, it had to be to go down to a different size because it's not like it was split. So that's too much. This gonna be exposed if we put it in there. So we're gonna have to cut this back, cut this down, and then install this and then go from there. Alright, so looking back over here, I'm not exactly sure which gauge of power wire that this amp is supposed to have, but I'm pretty sure this is too fucking small. I'm just saying, man. So that's gonna be done away with. I got some whatever gauge. This is 4 gauge. So we're gonna run. So I got this length of 4 gauge. I'm gonna cut it in half at first, and then that'll be what I use to split off of this splitter that we run in here. So now that's safer than whatever the hell was going on before. All right, so now as you can see, power wire is now ran into the splitter, and then the splitter's coming off to run into 1 amp. And when we get ready to run a 2nd amp, all we gotta do, take that cover off, put our wire in, and then power the 2nd amp like that. So and then like I was saying earlier, you can also use it for a ground. So whatever spot that you find that you're gonna use for your ground wire, if you had 2 amps back here, you can use that 2nd splitter to split the ground off for both of the amps. You just want to make sure that you grind it down the metal, has a good metal on metal connection, get rid of all the paint or whatever, and go from there. But they're gonna wrap this up for this video. Next video, so I guess we're gonna find the ground. Find a ground spot. I know on the Cutlass it's like a hole. There's a hole somewhere, so there's a hole with a bolt through it, and that's what we use in the box. But I don't see that here. So what we may end up doing, maybe have to drill a hole, grind it down, mount it, and then run the ground. I don't see a set of RCAs. Alright, so like I'm saying, I don't see a set of RCAs overran back here, but I want to say I saw them up front. So usually they're ran on separate sides of the vehicle. And I don't know how the hell this damn speaker just fell down or decided it just didn't want to be up there no more. But like I was telling y'all, I was thinking about putting the rear deck back there anyway. Or building like a deck for by-9s. Yeah, so what we might just do is just grind that down, run a hole through it, and then use, well, nah, that might not work because the trunk lid gotta come down. We'll figure something out. We'll find a good ground. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I see a hole right up there. It might work. Like I said, just gotta get all the paint off of it, make sure it's a good metal connection, and go from there. But yeah, man, till the next time. It's your boy LSRI254. Trying to put that bump in the trunk. Gone.